Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. I'm your host, ColorsFade. It's episode 47 and we are here in this location, the War Dead Catacombs. You will notice that I have a few more runes than when I last left the episode. I wanted to come down here and try something. And what I wanted to do was try this flamberge, particularly with its weapon art on it. This is a great place to gain runes and also try things out. You come down here, you can see these soldiers are fighting these other entities and they'll just keep respawning over and over and over and over again. When one of them dies, they spawn here on this level. So you have a lot of options. So what I like to do is, this is what's cool about this weapon art, is that it'll stagger these guys. So then it becomes a good testing ground for you. This guy's gonna run up here. You get the follow up. And they are pretty brutal. But here's the good thing. If you die here, you're like right by. It's so easy to get your runes back. You don't have to worry about losing them. Since these guys are not as tough as the opponents that they're fighting, they have a tendency to die first and then respawn. So for you it just becomes, you know, see if you can get that 3-hit combo in there, you can just stagger him. Finish him off and see, they just keep coming because they're losing very badly. But this weapon, not even fully upgraded, is really good. And all you really got to do is make sure you're, you know, full health and oh. So pretty good way for you to just roll in here and get a lot of combat practice first of all, which is the #1 thing that I like. But you also earn a lot of runes doing it. It's a great place to try out weapons. Broke his guard, got the critical. So that's what I spent kind of a little bit of the last session doing. Now I'm out of potions, so I just go reset. But it gives you a really good opportunity to earn a ton of runes and to try things out. And one of the things I also want to mention is I took this sword, the Ruins Great Sword, which is basically the Foom Ultra Great Sword from Dark Souls 3, except it has a really awesome weapon art. And what I did is I took my battle mage that has the 2 katanas and I just respected into strength and intelligence instead to play a battle mage that way, so I could try out all the intelligence great swords. This thing is a load of fun. Yeah, it's super heavy. You have to put all the talismans on that let you have higher equipment load, but oh my goodness, it's just it's beastly. It's pretty awesome. But I am now a fan of this Flamberge. The blood loss buildup helps. You got the fire damage on it. It's a great weapon art. It does a whole bunch of poise damage so that it breaks their guard and gives you a chance to do a critical hit. I like that a lot. I mean, you got to see what it is. So it's... I thought what I would do is level up, and then there's a ton of stuff to do. It's just a ton of stuff to do. So this is going to buy me... This should get me 2 levels. And what I want is I want 1 more point in endurance because of... Well, maybe. Actually, let's go with faith. Both points in faith. There are some neat weapons coming down the line. Right now, we're fine. Our poise is 56. We're at medium load. There's actually some better armor sets coming than the Banished Knight. Although this is one of the best sets. I mean, you could go through the whole entire game with this set and be just fine. In my opinion. It was certainly a better set than I had the first time I went through the game with my other battle mates. But where we want to go now is the Church of Vows right here. So south of there, south of the Church of Vows, on a corpse, it says on a corpse of a fire monk, so I assume it's this area here, is a spell. I was incorrect later, and by now somebody has probably left a comment on the video. I thought there was a spell, an incantation that would get rid of Scarlet Rot, and then since I didn't end up with it, I thought, oh, maybe it doesn't exist. I'm sure somebody by now has been like, no, it exists. And it does, and it's down here somewhere. So I wanted to go hunt for it. Well, that's not going to do you any good. This buff is awesome if I can just remember to use it. It's, you got to press the second button, and sometimes I press the wrong one. But yeah, the corpse of a fire monk, it says. So south. It's like, I can get an identical location, I'm sure, from the internet, but I thought it might be fun to go hunt. So like, there's what down here? There's an eagle. I saw white and was like, There's anything over here? Because technically this is south. I'm guessing it's in that little camp. The encampment. Although, did I not already go through that? I probably missed it. Let's go find out. Let's go see if it's in there. Alright, Sparky, what about you? Corpse of a fire monk. Yeah, it's got to be that one, probably, eh? Oh, she didn't like that. Oh, we both missed each other. But there's this. Flame cleanse me. Awesome, that's what it is. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. It's not actually that hard to get to either, so. I thought I saw it. Yep, smoldering butterfly, okay. So that's great. That helps us with rot, and there's a dungeon full of rot that I still need to go to. And there are other things to do in Caelid. In fact, yeah, these sluggos, although they're not gonna be immune to my fire. They're gonna be immune to my fire. But anyway, now that we have that, grab this real quick. So Ranni's questline we can advance because we grabbed the blade from Nokrin. So it's a good idea to come in here and advance. And there are 3 endings to the game that count towards achievements. There's the default ending that most people are going to get the first time playing through, and then there's 2 others. One of them requires you to join basically the chaos group, and I'm going to do that on my other strength and intelligence based battle mage now. But the third ending is Ronnie's ending, so that's what this character is going to be doing.
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this.
So
My thanks.
that's the Carian inverted statue, which allows you to
Gift, perhaps,
invert the tower.
such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent too for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
Alright, so that's where we're going to be with her questline for right now. She gave us the inverted tower. The key to the inverted tower, which is just one of the coolest things in the entire game. I think it'd be a good idea to go do that right now, because it's just a lot of fun. So we're going to do that. I'm going to make a note about something first. Alright, so we're going to go do this inverted tower, which is just really neat. Just one of the absolute coolest things. Obviously, I was excited about the whole Radon Scar Swords thing and blowing up, you know, the thing falling from the sky, the comet falling from the sky and blowing up the ground and creating a hole all the way down to the city of Nokron. I think that's one of the 2 or 3 best moments in the entire game. I think this is also one of the 2 or 3 best moments in the game, because I've never seen anything like this. And I think this is just so creative. So you grab the little thing that she gave you. There it is. Whoop, there it is. When you're like, what just happened? What is happening? There has been a realignment. And I'm going to switch to... As much as that is as awesome, this has got the ranged on it that we're going to need for this. Now the tower is upside down. It's just incredible. And these little... That little hand there. Yeah. So... Then don't do what I do and fall down here all the time. Now there's 2 more hands that are going to fall down. Yeah, he's very ferocious. He's so darn ferocious. Okay, so no, we do have to fight this person again. Great. Okay. This person sucks. So what I'm going to do is drop down here, because there are hands to fight here. Give me that. Come here, you want to die. And now we have to go over here and fight this person, except there's one problem. This person over here is who we killed earlier when it wasn't inverted. There's the problem. Oh no, don't knock me off of here. This is going to be much harder without a giant ranged weapon. There we go. Oh, that hit way harder than I thought it was going to. That guy's way harder to kill with my battle mage setup. This person is way harder to kill this way. Oh my god. This is eating me alive. This is not the mess I want to be in. Oof, that's getting too close there. And no way to summon. Come on, sneak over here. It's got that darn bow, which makes for just... It's got a long casting time on it, but I'm not sure what the best approach is here. Because of those hands. Here's what I'm going to do. I was really hoping that I could learn to time that better. That, for some reason, I'm not very good at timing how to dodge that bow. So I gotta figure that out. I think that spell is gonna be a good idea. But I'm not sure exactly how to get myself positioned in there to... Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me? Okay. A few more hit points there. Yeah, so let's do this. I love it. It's upside down. It's just awesome. Alright, there's that. I have to keep my finger on this trigger here. Otherwise, I'd like to just rush in and use this thing. I gotta get my runes back. See, sometimes it sounds like she shoots it faster than it's allowed to shoot. Oh, that sucks. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's just deadly. I gotta have a different solution for this. Because that's not gonna work. There's no way to get in on her with all the other things around. What do I have in my arsenal that can get the job done? That didn't work. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay. I'm trying to think. Trying to think how we're gonna do this. I don't think I can zap her. Her bow... See, that doesn't go far enough. That landed. Dang it. Really, that does that. I gotta not hit this edge. Mine's faster than yours, but having to dodge that is suck. Okay, so now she moved. That's usually what she does. She moves down below. Uh-oh, did I just use all my cerulean tears like a dummy? Okay. Gosh darn it. Just target the guy that's nearest me instead of turning around and targeting something halfway across the room. Okay, give me those runes. Alright, now there's this guy. Don't you try and shoot me with that thing. And now the problem is right there. Same thing. More critters. Oh, it didn't. Although that's going to be the end of my cerulean tears. Oh, man. Alright. You're dead. Pain in the butt. And you get lucidity, which if you're a spellcaster might be pretty nice. Now I'm out of stuff, which is just a real shame here. I don't suppose I can get some more by completing a group, can I? Nope. Okay. Way over here. She won't show up again, though. That's the good news. She's dead. Which is exactly what you want. Doink, doink. Mask of confidence. Don't know how much confidence it would give me. It's, where's it at? This. When Radagon married Renala, he ordered the Carian magic preceptors to don these masks to make it clear that all of their matters were to be kept strictly private. Mask with his mouth sewn shut in gold thread increases arcane, so it jumps our arcane up to 15. Ooh, so if you got something you want to use for arcane, there you go. Fountains, upside down. I mean, it's just awesome. I don't know how much work it took to program this, but good job. Good job, guys. This is going to be a little... I always fall off that edge wrong, so... There's two more guys down here, two more blokes. And then I don't think there's a... I don't think there's a site of grace, so we might have to start over. Suppose that gave me one, did it? Nope. Doink. Okay, so what's next? There's that part down there. Oh, we have to start jumping on these. Yeah. Okay. Boy, this is going to be so hard without the most important pieces here. So you got to do this. Doing, doing. Jump, jump, jump. I like to do it this way, although you really want to be on that top one, so there you go. We're on the top. There's a ladder over there. There's a piece here. You know me in platforming. Holy proof. Holy proof. Holy proof? Holy proof. Dried liver. Holy proof. This whiskey is holy proof. Glintstone Firefly. And then remember when that thing was upside down, we were like, hey, that looks like something that you would stand on. Well, that's because it is. Hello. No sacred blade for me. No weapon arts. Out of FP. Yeah, so then you come in here. This opens. You gotta go across the roof. It's all just very, very cool. I was so utterly blown away by this. Look at my big mitts there. Forget fingers. Your right hand is just a big mitt. Yeah, so just kind of awesome. Kind of awesome. So here we are, but now it's right side up again. And thankfully there's a side of grace because now we have to fight one of the Godskin duo. And let me say this. It sucks. It sucks. And in fact, let's see if he has a weakness. Okay, he's weak to hemorrhage, frostbite, and slash damage. Also rot as well. Which means if I wanted to be really brave, we might be able to pull off a rot dragon against him. What that means is, and he's strong against holy. So what I'm going to do is switch to this sword here. And this is going to take a couple of attempts. We're going to run up here. We're going to buff as soon as we get that. This is the problem, is he's so far down here, and then you run halfway down here and he just shows up. There we go. Oh, I hate that. Oh, he catches you with that every time. I didn't see that do a whole lot of damage, so. It's just super hard to kill. Can be poise broken, but I hate this fight, and that's why. Okay, I didn't get very far with him, did I? I may just have to play this a little more straight up dodgy kind of thing. Because I don't really have a good ranged weapon other than the lightning, which might work. I do have this thing. That didn't help though. He'll throw those at you all day long if you let him. I want to do this though. Where's my thing? There it is. Oh, I'm out of FP, that's why. Okay. That didn't really do any damage to him, so there's not a lot of point in doing that. I'm just going to take it in the chin every time you want to use it. Probably better off to just fight him straight up. I hate that. Every time you try to cast, he's going to do that. See, and I can't get my moves off. I can't. I'm not sure how to fight him with this character. And he moves all the way back down there. Yeah, he's hardly hurt. Okay. Different tactic. As much as I like that sword, I think I need more damage because even though he's strong versus holy, I just don't see another way. This has got some range on it. I can at least use the FP to fire off. He's just, this is a really hard fight this way. It's different when you got a caster and you can just range attack him. That slam is extra hard. That sucks. I hate those attacks that have the extra long reach on them. I hate this. I hate that he throws that to you every single time. I hate that move. There doesn't seem to be any way to escape it. I don't like that at all. I don't like that, and he just hit me with it twice. He rolled over me twice. I don't like attacks where you don't have a chance to. I don't like anything about this fight. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. I'm really not liking this fight. Yeah. See, I can't even roll through it. Oh my god, I can't even roll through it. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. He's gonna move back, which is actually kind of good for us. Because I need to heal. I really don't like this fight. That's all I got. That's all I got left. He's almost dead though. His moveset is just so weird, but I don't like attacks that you can't dodge. I'm not a fan of that. You know, the whole idea that you're gonna take damage no matter what. Like that attack. What the? Oh my god, here he comes again. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not a fan. At all. I don't like that roll attack. I feel like you should at least be able to roll through it or something. I never like attacks where you are destined to take damage and there's no way for you to negate it. That's kind of the problem I have with the final boss fight too, is that there are attacks where your ability to avoid them is basically impossible. I mean, for as hard as Liurnia is, or whatever her name is, you know, the player, let me solo her, can do it without taking any damage, because as bad as her attacks are, as devastating as they are, her attacks can be rolled through and they can be negated. But I don't know how to. I haven't figured out how to negate Fatso's roll there, so I just don't think there is a way. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody in the comments will say, this is how you do it. You know. And again, yeah, I'm sure I could go out to YouTube too, and maybe there'll be some answer for that. But gosh, I already have to spend so much time outside of the game looking up information that it becomes pretty tiresome after a while. You're like, I'm kind of done. I don't want to do any more research. I just want to play the game. The amount of research I've had to do for this game, because of the things that aren't explained within the game itself, is easily more than anything I've ever had to do for any other video game ever. It's that much. And that's just kind of one of the commitments you have to make, is say, okay, I'm going to play a Souls game. I know I'm going to spend a lot of time on Google and YouTube. There's no other way around it. Didn't even get that many runes for killing that guy. That's what's sad. But anyway, you go through the inverted tower, and here you go. You get the next great rune, and you find our person dead. Curse mark of death and the Stargazer heirloom. The Stargazer heirloom is this bit of business. Raises intelligence. Very nice for intelligence build. My battle mage has it on pretty much all the time. So that's that. And then where I wanted to go next, which may not be the wisest decision, is the tower here in Caelid, which I'll also get you. So we'll take a look at the Great Rune before we end this episode. So if we go to Great Runes, oh, we don't get that Great Rune. We just got this stuff, right? Okay, we only get this Great Rune from going up here. All right. So this tower here will provide you with Radon's Great Rune. And you have to scale up this thing on the outside and then on the inside, and then there's a mini boss on the inside, and then there's the other Godskin duo half. And I actually kind of like his fight. He's also a little tough to deal with, but yeah, that was a little brutal. I don't remember there being any poison or any scarlet rot or anything like that inside this building, so I think for defenses and for spells this is going to be good enough. What I don't know is if there's another spell I can use different. There's no time when you're fighting the boss inside here to be buffing yourself. I mean, you got to be on the move full time, all the time. So I'm not worried about buffs or anything like that. All right, folks, I'm going to end it here. As always, if you dig the episodes, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave questions and comments down below. It's crazy. We're moving on. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.